Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our angel guidance reading for Wednesday, September. I want to say October. I know we're close, but I want to say it. Wednesday, September 26th, 2018. We're off to a grand start this morning. I'm just taking a moment to ask God and the angels all that it is that we need to focus on today. And you know the saying that what you don't take care of today will continue to repeat until you get around to actually taking care of the thing that you're supposed to be doing. It's kind of where we're coming back to today, I think. Messages and readings we've had so far this week seem to be repeating and coming back. The first card that falls for us today is Choose Peace, which is a card that came for us yesterday. And it's choosing peace in the don't mull things over like a million times in your mind. When something happens, look at it. Good morning, how are you, Carmen? Look at for whatever comes up in your life, look at it for what it is. Was it spilled milk? Was it something got knocked over, or things didn't turn out the way that you wanted or that you hoped they would? Whatever it is, accept it for what it is. That's the way that it was meant to happen. Everything that is meant to happen, that's going to happen in this world, will happen. We can't stop it, change it, hide from it, nothing. We just need to accept what comes. Good morning. Accept what comes and move along with it. If we stew on it and keep letting it cook in our mind and it's in our heart and it's distracting us from everything going on in our life, we're not getting anywhere. We're miserable. We're making everybody around us miserable, and we're not at peace. Our call is to be at peace, to be joyful, to be happy, to be the essence of God's love in this world. That's our call. So if we're like constantly harboring on, well, that chick cut me off on the highway, or that guy took the last spot, or someone grabbed the last package of donuts, or whatever it is, if you're harboring on the negativity of that, you're never going to see the joy, the peaceful, the happy that's right in front of you trying to make its way through. Good morning, Carmen. The next card, and I think this might be for you, the next card that comes for us this morning is Balance, Career, and Home Life. Sometimes when we're work from home people, we tend to all in one thing and nothing the other, or we nothing the one thing and all in for the other. It took me a while to figure out my balance, my happy place, this is where I am, my flow, if you will, with working from home and being home. Because when we're home, we just kind of want to put our feet up and relax and not really do anything through the day. On days like today, especially when it's like overcast and rainy, all I really want to do is snuggle up with a good book and call it a day. But balance those out. Balance out how much time you're spending. And again, they're saying like priorities and boundaries. If you're not setting your priorities and you're not setting your boundaries and saying this is it. No, I'm not going for coffee at noon because that's when my lunchtime starts. That's my time to replenish and nurture myself. No, I can't meet you for lunch at 2:00 in the afternoon because those are my working hours. Get serious is basically what they're coming right down to, and they're kind of a foot stomp with that. Get serious about what you want. If you want to work from home, get serious about your work hours, get serious about what you're doing, get serious about what it is that you are here to do, and follow that path. The next card that comes for us this morning is Archangel Michael, and you can do it. Sometimes when we work from home or we become our own boss, things get a little rocky in places, and then we have these moments of, I just can't do it. Just can't do it. I give up. I quit. It's not for me, blah, blah, whatever. You can do it. That's the thing. If you couldn't do it or weren't supposed to do it, it wouldn't be yours to be trying to do in the first place. We're not given what's not ours. We're not given somebody else's stuff to pick up, carry along, and take care of for them. We're given our own task list from God that these are things we need to take care of. It's given to us because it's what God knows that He's prepared us for before we arrived here. So you can do it. Let go of the negativity, set your boundaries and your priorities, choose the peaceful path. If you're feeling constantly miserable at what's going on in front of you and what's coming to you, change where you're at. Change your perspective. Change the people around you. You can't fly with the eagles or soar with the eagles if you're hanging out with the turkeys. It just doesn't work that way. Change up who you're around. Change up who you're hanging out with. Change up the people that are talking to you. Accepting other people's negativity and other people's crap, sorry, that's the word I'm being given, isn't serving you and is just bringing you down and whatever. And the next card that comes for us is Listen, which falls into that, and like really listen to the conversations, to the words that you're hearing going on around you. Good morning, Kadra. If you're not hearing or feeling lifted up by the words that are around you, you need to totally change the crew that you're hanging out with. Good friends, true friends, your tribe, family, they're meant to lift you up. If they're not lifting you up and you feel like they're just stomping you down and shoving you into a box, it's totally time to change course, find new friends, new tribe, new whatever. Because people who truly love you and want you to succeed and want the absolute best for you will only lift you up. They may call you on your stuff and say, this is what's going on with you and this is what I see happening for you. Because I have some really awesome friends like that who call me on my stuff, no problem, without even me asking. Thank you for that, by the way. But that's what you need. You need to not be in focus and in service emotionally to those people who would tear you down. You need to turn it around, have a moment with God and say, okay, even if you don't believe in God, get it, I was there for a few years, but there is something greater than all of us. I choose to call him God. You may choose to call him universe, source. You may not even believe it's a him. Totally up to you. But sit down and just try connecting to that. You know it's there. Because even if we don't choose him, he's chosen us. So totally sit down, get into a quiet, happy spot, and just think about what's going on in the life around you. Are you at peace? Yes? Awesome. No? Let's start fixing some stuff. I need to balance my career and home life. What does that look like for me? How do I work from home successfully within my boundaries, maintaining my priorities? You can do it. We're only given what we're meant to handle. Sometimes I feel like we're trusted a little too much, but there's a lesson in that as well. We're absolutely built to do this. And listen. And not just listen to the people and stuff that's around you and decide whether or not you need to change up your environment, but listen to those like little messages that come that you know are things you would never say to yourself or things you would never think up. Those are the things to listen to. So have an awesome, wonderful day. I pray you be with your angels today and that they would find you no matter where you are and that you would take care of you. Mwah. Love yous all.